Hey everybody, welcome back to the Working Man's Whiskey. I'm Bobby. Guys, we're 3 for 3. It's been a while. It had been a while, I should say, since I had a review on here. This is the third day in a row I've been able to record a review. So pretty happy about that. Hope you guys don't mind. Leaving for Reno tomorrow, so I figured I'll get one more review on here before I go out of town tomorrow. And then maybe I'll do one in Reno as well. But we talked Scotch with Robert Burns. We talked bourbon yesterday, and today thought we'd go with some Irish whiskey. So here we are talking about Paddy's, guys, and Paddy's, or Paddy as it has been known in the past, has been around a long time. The Cork Distilleries, I think it's called the Cork Distilleries Company, was founded in 1867. In 1882, they had a guy named Paddy Flaherty. Paddy Flaherty was a salesman. He'd go from place to place, letting people sample the whiskey, and people loved it so much that after years and years, they decided to pay tribute to Paddy Flaherty by naming the whiskey after him. So it's been known as Paddy's for a long time, guys. It's changed hands a lot of times over the years. I believe in 2016, Pernod Ricard sold Paddy's to Sazerac, and as far as I know, Sazerac still owns Paddy's. So pretty cool, guys. You know, I've seen this stuff all over the place. My mom went to Ireland and Scotland, as I told you, about a month ago, and she sent me pictures from Ireland, and I saw billboards and advertisements for Paddy's all over the place in the pictures she was sending me. So pretty popular stuff. And it says established in 1779, so that's probably when the I believe the Cork Distilleries Company, which eventually became Paddy's, was formed when 4 other distilleries kind of combined. So maybe those distilleries have been around since 1779. But anyway, kind of a cool bottle. It says Old Irish Whiskey, blend of grain, malt, and pot still. It's 3 times distilled, 40% ABV, 80 proof. Kind of a cool, it's kind of a simple bottle, but a cool bottle. And this was, I believe, Paddy's was, I think I got this for $17.99. So very good price. And then I'll read the back for you. There's a little drawing of Paddy himself there, Paddy Flaherty. It says, our Irish whiskey traces its roots back to 1779, but its true name did not come until much later, when a salesman by the name of Paddy Flaherty roamed pub to pub with a sales pitch of equal parts smooth triple distilled whiskey, good humor, and revelry. Paddy was as beloved as the whiskey he sold, in no small part because of the free rounds he'd give at every stop. It was only fitting that this fine whiskey became known as Paddy's. So tonight, invite your friends to gather round for a toast to Paddy. So, kind of cool, guys. Kind of a cool story. Classic story like a lot of these whiskeys do have. But hearing so much about Paddy's and seeing all these billboards and ads, as I said, that came back from Ireland and the pictures my mom sent, I wanted to try this stuff. So, as I said, $17.79 for the full size, $7.50, great price, awesome price. So, and I love Irish whiskey. Irish whiskey has a taste of its own, much like bourbon, much like a single malt Scotch. You're drinking Irish whiskey most of the time when you're drinking Irish whiskey. So, anyway. I guess that's all for the talking. Let's try this stuff out. So we look at this, and it's a pretty light color. It's kind of a typical Irish whiskey, yellowish color, I guess. Pretty light. Give it a nose. Oh, just to let you guys know, Paddy's is aged, they say up to 7 years. So, yeah, you're looking at probably a little bit of a blend between, I don't know, but you know, there is some 7-year whiskey in there. So that's what we know about the age. And on the nose, guys, it's got a lot of nice scents to it. You know, some good flavor on the nose. A lot of citrus and honey and floral notes going on there. Definitely a bit of a malty note. Just a nice, fresh, kind of a crisp, fresh scent to the nose. There's no harshness on the nose there. Smells pretty good, guys. Let's give it a taste. And it has a lot of good flavor, guys. Really good flavor. Paddy's, much like the nose, good honey notes, good floral notes, that kind of a lemon zest type of citrusy note. Just a lot going on for it. Let's give it another taste. Ooh, and it is hot. Not the whiskey, it is hot in here. So excuse me, probably sweating while I do this review, but oh man, it's got up to, not hot by some people's standards, but got up to about 90 today. So pretty good. And it's probably even hotter than that inside the house, so. Whew. Anyway, back to Paddy's. I like that maltiness. That maltiness is really good. It has, I mean, as far as Irish whiskeys go, guys, this is definitely one of the better bangs for your buck. This one keeps up with a lot of the other ones that might be a little more, I don't know, popular, but you know, a little more well known, especially here in the States. You know, as far as Jameson and you know, Bushmills and Tullamore Dew. This one is right there with those. This is a very, very good whiskey. And $17.99, you really can't beat that price. This is, to me, this was a steal. Very, very good product here for a very reasonable price. So I'm going to take one more taste, give it a score. Well, this is a good warm day whiskey, to be honest with you. Good whiskey for today. I can see, you know, putting this in some kind of cocktail. I can see having this over ice or just neat like this. But it's a very, as I said before, very a lot of fresh flavors in this one. You know, the citrusy notes, those floral notes and honey notes. Just really, really good stuff. And that maltiness is also really nice. So, and a little bit of a vanilla note in there as well. So I'm going to give this one, I feel pretty good giving this one a score of 86 out of 100. This, to me, I would drink this probably before Jameson's. Yeah, I like Jameson, but it's just, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of overdone. It's everywhere you look. And I like it okay, but Paddy's is kind of, there's something about it. You know, all those fresh flavors, and then there's, you know, there is a little bit of a, and not in a bad way, but a little bit of a bite to it that I like. You know, it's smooth. It's really, really smooth. But then it'll bite you right there on the tongue. Just really good stuff, guys. So 86 out of 100 for Paddy's. Really enjoying this. Definitely get a bottle if you find it. And that's it for this one, guys. My next one, shoot, I don't know what I'll do. I'm going to bring a couple different whiskeys with me to Reno and Virginia City. Maybe bourbon, maybe a blended Scotch. I'll just say that. You know, it'll be one of those two things, either a bourbon or a blended Scotch. But I look forward to doing a review, guys. Maybe I'll even do a review from the Terrace Lounge where they have all those great whiskeys that my friend Julia supplies them with. So, looking forward to it either way, guys. I really want to get a review on here in the next few days while I'm on the trip. So, hope that's okay, guys. I know I'm kind of getting all these reviews on here once, but you know, I just never know when I'm going to have time to do a review. And you know, I have all this great whiskey that I want to share with you guys, and hope you don't mind. Hope you don't mind me just cranking them out one after another if possible. So again, that's it for now, guys. I hope you're having a great week. We're getting toward the end, guys. We're almost there. So that's it for now. Until next time, cheers.